Hello bitches. Let's rate this skin's UI.
So in last place we have myself. I could not include the skin because it's just too good. We would like win by a landslide and everything. So Gabs gets disqualified as well because he just copied Zoro's skin and called it a day. So yeah, the skin is pretty good, but he doesn't deserve the spot. Yoix is the first dude that doesn't get disqualified. First of all, his name is ugly as his skin, and the skin just doesn't match at all, and it's just horrible. Ziam's skin is equally ugly as the other dude, but Ziam has cooler pants. That's it.
Yo-Yo is a pretty cool guy, but he must have been smoking a lot when making the skin. It's just horrendous and weird. So the skin is just too colorful, nothing really fits, but bonus points for the hair, I guess. To be honest, this is the first skin that's not really bad, but it's just hair. I don't really like the hair, it's like ugly. Misha has the same problem as everybody else so far. The combination in his skin is pretty bad. The legs and the skeleton body sucks. And the ninja mask and the hat is also like pretty ugly. That's why his place is so low.
I don't know why people are still using that hair. It's just so ugly. Like, I would have probably placed him like top 30 if it wasn't for the hair. The Bell is the last guy remaining with that hood. The hood itself looks alright, but the problem is that nothing really fits with it. Everything just like sticks out. Don't like skeleton. This skin looks like an actual bomb. I regret placing him so high. It's pretty overrated. So Brady uses the skeleton skin also. It doesn't look too good, but it looks a little bit better than Linus's, because it has like good details on top. This skin gives off pretty bad vibes. I don't like the hologram head with the bill look.
Robo uses the basic samurai skin, it has a lot of details, but it's minus points for uncreativity. Just so you guys know, I will be hating a lot on that white hair he's using and the goatee. It just looks like some American guy who's really racist, and yeah, I should have placed him lower. So this is the first person in this video who has like an actual good skin. It has a lot of potential, but that face is so ugly, I just could not place it higher. His clothes are pretty nostalgic, they give like 2016 vibes, but I don't like the firehead, and the map is pretty random. Diesel's skin is also a pretty basic set, but it looks a little bit cooler than the samurai, and it probably costs a lot of money. Aditya's skin is really showing off the facial features of that hologram, and as you can see, it's an old lady, which puts me off a lot, and it's weird. Okay, so as you guys have noticed, I am really judging these skins, mostly based on their face, and this is no exception. The face itself looks really scary, mostly because of the hair. Like, I don't know, it just adds a scary vibe to it. But I think it can be pulled off if someone does use it correctly. This skin is horrible. It looks like it came out of some American sniper movie mixed with The Walking Dead, and the zombie in the game itself looks really ugly. Moe picked out a really good combination for this skin, but the face is like really unsettling and it doesn't feel like it matches with the skin. Okay, so the reason I placed Laser so high is because he reminds me of someone's parents from an anime movie. So it's time to start eliminating the people with the crowns. The crown is really big, really ugly, and Caspo's face is the reason that this skin is the first one that goes. So sadly, I'm too lazy to rearrange the leaderboard, otherwise I would have placed Tricky like in the top 40, because his skin is ugly as fuck. I just didn't think about it when creating this.
Gelzor's skin looks alright. I like that he hid the hair of the face, but it has too much red color, and that's why it's so low. Okay, so like this skin is really basic, but at the same time, it doesn't look too bad. Rejector's clothes look alright, but you guys know what I already said about the grandma head. But luckily, his skin was in the middle of doing an animation, so it sort of like glitched out the grandma head, which is, I'm giving it bonus points for that. This guy has the coolest clothes out of everybody so far, but I think the hat just doesn't match the vibe. I would have placed it way higher if it wasn't there. I still don't really know the difference between Moo and Moi, but whichever one that this is, the skeleton legs are ruining the skin, so please fix that. The skin has lots of potential, everything from the boobs and down look really great, but the Russian hat and the Zorro face just gives up pretty bad vibes, and I don't really like it. The skin is cool, but the hair is just ruining it. And finally we have the last skin with the crown head. At this point it's more basic than a basic skin. People just get 1 million stars and think they're the shit.
Zorro's skin is pretty average. It's not bad, but it's not like really good either. But it gets bonus points because it's a girl. The skin is pretty basic, but the Moonlander hat is giving it a really nice touch. It reminds me of the best Geometry Dash player for some reason. Casp's skin looks pretty good. He also uses a car head, which gives it a nice vibe. Candybank has a pretty good skin. It gives me like rock and roll vibes. The only thing that's bad about the skin is the shoes, which is not too big of a problem. I really regret putting this skin so low. After looking at the skin for a little bit, it looks really cool. Collier looks pretty good here, but he has too many clothes. Zeus has the exact same skin as that guy, but his face looks way better, and that's why I placed him so high compared to the other guy. So if I could replace Killian's placement with one person, it would be Eric. I used to think his skin was so good before, but now just the white beard is ruining everything as always. Atef improved the Zorro skin because the clothes that he's using give it a really nice vibe, and I just love the skin. Knight has one of the coolest face and hat combinations out of everybody on this list. I have hated on this face a lot throughout the video, but the hat fits perfectly with it, so I don't even care what he's wearing. I would say that Kobus' skin is really controversial. His skin is a complete mess, but he somehow pulls it off really well. The mask is covering all the ugly grandma face, and the crown fits really nice as well. So Atlas' skin is actually beautiful. The synergy between his clothes are phenomenal. The skin looks like something you can buy directly from the store, because everything just matches so well. The only thing I'm not a fan of is that face he's using, but I'm not sure if he could be using any better faces. Noya placing so high is really funny, because his ult account placed absolutely last, besides those who got disqualified. The main reason I place him so high is because of his beautiful use of the grandma face. His skin gives like sort of underwater explorer vibes. The grandma face inside the space helmet contributes to that vibe a lot, mostly because its holographic appearance looks like subnautical or something. I wasn't sure whether Hype deserved first place or not, but his outfit is so simple yet so unique. The skin gives me like some Civil War Revolver duel vibes. I don't know what else to say about it, I just love it. The second place goes to Sebastian. I might be a little biased for him, but I absolutely love the face and hat combination in his skin. The clothes look really good also, so I don't know if you guys will agree with me or not, but I think he deserves his spot. So I have a small problem. I somehow messed up my script, and I'm somehow missing one person. So I guess there's only one logical solution to this problem,